but now it's hump day. Whether at home or riding through your city, it's always gratitude when you're lounging lyrically, trying to justify it in the midweek minute, screaming blessings up to the black-owned business. We really love our fans and their energy. The message is vibe over everything.
What's going on, everybody? Want to welcome you out to Midweek Vibe. I'm your boy Cole. That is straight from Winston. Yo, you couldn't let me get my radio voice off, bro. Yo, hold on. I noticed that shit. Midway through it. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Me starting the fucking intro. If I pause. If I pause, the shit is fucking over with. The radio voice is coming out. It's done. What's up, everybody? Want to welcome you out to Midweek Vibe. I'm your boy Cole Bain. That is Drake from Winston.
I am.
And we are high. Shit. No, it's Wednesday, people.
Oh, man.
It is Wednesday. And what a great day to be a fucking Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, man. And somehow this
Wednesday is Wednesday.
And somehow this day landed on the day that it landed on Wednesday.
I'd love it. You know what? We've now had 420 and we've had Air Max Day.
Man.
Yeah.
That's pretty epic though.
Mm-hmm.
To think about it like that. That's pretty epic to have those two days to land on Wednesdays like this. And so, here we are, on the cloud,
And no, we ain't talking about them janky ass pictures in your phone.
We ain't talking about the iCloud. We ain't talking about the iCloud. That's not the cloud that we own.
Because some of y'all still don't know that folder to delete by now.
Some of y'all don't know where they're going. Y'all don't know where they're going.
She in her group text with her friend talking about, nah, I'm going to hold on to this one. I'm going
to keep this one.
I'm going to wait till his ass get cocky and shit. Pause. I'm gonna wait till he feeling fuck. Ain't no,
There's no way.
I'm gonna wait till he get out of line. Wait till he get out.
There's no way. There's no way. No.
Wait till he get out of line, and then I'm just gonna pop this fold on him.
There was just no way for you to get out of that.
At all.
There was just no way.
At all. But weather report for you people here in Dallas, Texas. Hot. 85 degrees.
Hot. And the fucked up part about it is it was 59 this morning.
It was. Mm-hmm.
It was 59 degrees this morning, and now all of a sudden it's 90-something degrees outside. Not a cloud in the sky on my side. On the mix master over here going into Deep Ellum, it's pretty cool. It's pretty light. Unless you're going to 30 east. 30 east. If you're hitting 30 east, I'm just going to let you know there's a little bit of traffic going over there by Fair Park and whatnot. And if you're going 30 west, then you're going to be in even more traffic if you're going to Fort Worth. So just to let you know, go on and cut down the street through Commerce and just push your way on through. And listen to Midweek Vibe as you roll through Dallas downtown, because right now you ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere at all. And speaking of going nowhere, I hope our sponsors don't go nowhere after I missed that little joint. So, Midweek Vibe is brought to you by Hello Studios right here in the heart of downtown Dallas.
Right here.
It's also a production of Bacardi Dallas and Stillhouse USA.
Absolutely.
Let the vibe and your house go where the cup can't follow.
Where the cup can't follow.
If you can get that, you can get that. Or today, never mind. Because, if you're on the cloud, that should go with you today.
Just let your house be still.
Let it be still.
Just let it be still.
Y'all are good devout Christians. Just say peace be still.
So let your house be still.
Let it be still in your house.
Just let it be still in your house.
Let it be still in your house. I was about to go on a tangent with some bars, but no.
You about to? You're not even gonna save them for lyrical.
I'm trying to.
You're not even gonna save them for lyrical. Like you just got thrown a lob. So you was like, let me go ahead and LeBron dunk this thing.
Listen. I'm trying. Look, I'm already in that mode because I don't know how long it's gonna stay there. I don't know. At
any point.
Oh man. And speaking, look, let's go. Look, we got a lot on the plate today.
There's a lot on the man.
So speaking of not knowing, this past Sunday was Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
It was Easter Sunday.
Yes.
And I forgot to get a picture of it. But for those that have been wondering where they've been and this and that, so there was another verses this past Sunday. The first of its kind.
Don't you worry.
See, that's good teamwork. Good teamwork right there.
There you go.
It was the first of its kind. And yeah. The description that we put on this bad boy. If y'all did not see this versus between CC and BB and CC, I was about to say CC first. BB and CC and Mary Mary was like Marvin Gaye going up against NWA.
It's just bad, man. We talking, Marvin Gaye sitting over there talking about what's going on and can we get it on and then here they come.
It's like Rakim going up against Lil what is his name? Lil Yachty or whoever.
Yeah, man.
It was too different because BB and CC over there look just all mellow and groove and slow like. It's where I want to be.
That was the BB's.
Look, hold on. Hit it, look. All that I love for. And then, they saw fade out. They saw fade out. Like, hold on. No, they saw fade out like the praise and worship team at the white church. It was like, thank you. Yes, just praise him. Just praise him right now. Oh, my God, let him fill this room. Let him fill this room. And then Mary can't wait. I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I love him. 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 Love him. I love him. Love him. Like, how did you? Oh, shoot. What? Y'all too wired up to be. Hold on. It is. I forgot which one it is. One of the sisters. Hey, she hit that like the ratchet girl in the club. And she started with her head to the side so the bar can go down. Like that. You don't love God. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I love him. 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 I love him.
What are you talking about?
Oh, and then BB tried his hardest because he came back one time or whatever. Mary just performed Shackles, I think it was, and then they came right back. BB was like, yeah, we ain't got the shackles on because this is where everybody want to be. I'm sure you want to be there, and we gonna be there. All right. All that I bro.
It was just
too opposite.
It was just way too opposite. It was just way too opposite for what was going on.
For what was going on?
It was just way too opposite, man. Way too opposite. And it was just that wasn't who they were. That's just not them.
You put BB and CC up against somebody like Mighty Clouds of Joy or something.
Right.
Like, and that's not a slight. I'm not trying to be funny right now.
Wait a minute.
Mighty Clouds of Joy.
The Mighty Clouds of Joy? Wait a minute.
No, I'm saying that to say
the Mississippi Mass Choir?
Yes.
Is that what we talking about?
Yes. That's what you look. I'm talking about like style. So you put them up against. It's all mellow. It's not. You put Mary up against somebody like Ty
Tribbett. Yeah, you put him up against somebody like Ty Tribbett.
I'm about to say Triplet or something.
Yeah, against Ty Tribbett.
Or Mary against J Moss.
Yeah.
See. I fuck around a lot on here or whatever, but hey, I know the book. Yo,
Not that I know the book.
I know the book.
They said I know the book.
I know it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, but so you put Mary Mary up against somebody like J Moss is more current, or
Yeah,
Ty
man.
Tribbett, or somebody else who sing hip hop.
That's who actually got me into.
and a couple Jesuses in between that.
That's who got me into Jesus.
Mary Mary.
It wasn't Mary.
Oh man.
It wasn't Mary that Mary.
Oh shoot.
It wasn't Mary. I mean, and you can't help. I almost feel like Mary wrote that song. I don't know if everybody's heard it, but there's a song called "Drop It Low for Jesus."
It probably did. Oh,
So when Mary hit the I love him, 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 I love him. First of all, I was like, dang, y'all sound like 3 6 Mafia. And then,
hold on. The first time I heard that joint, I was waiting on Migos to come out the back. Like, I love him, I love him, love him, I love him, I love him,
I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him. What? I love him, I love him. Skip. I love him, I love him. You love him? You love him? I love him, I love him.
Oh man.
It was,
Oh shoot.
it was different because, you got BB and CC who sticks in like the real calm,
It's like Sade.
like, of gospel music, addicted love, it's like, BB too, and CC come in with her elegant ass voice.
Like one to clean it up.
Like just to clean that shit up. Like, BB leads it in.
Oh, that I hope.
Yeah, man. BB leads. Hey, happy birthday, cuzzo. Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday, cuzzo. Yeah, so it's like BB leads everything in, and then here comes CC.
And now I got to carry your ass again.
Oh,
Golly,
BB.
BB.
I know, dog. They had could you imagine them at the house? Like, cause all their family sung.
All of them.
The whole family
Yes.
sung. Could you imagine Mama and Daddy, BB and CC, yelling down at the kids, BB, CC, come get this laundry. And then BB,
That ain't the chore I want
to see. It's that two. Want to see.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Person, look. Person y'all don't want to see right now. Yeah.
Oh gosh. That guy,
Trey Songz.
man,
Emotional damage.
a lot of
It's a lot of emotional damage. What the fuck he doing right now?
oh gosh, and he's been the topic of a lot of interviews, and they've been from the actual
You trying to get it?
wouldn't tap. So, it's giving me fits. Like shit, go. Motherfucker. So he's actually been the topic of a lot of news.
Yes.
But it's been the blog news because there's been a lot of strippers or what have you that have been telling their all when it comes to being with this singer.
And and for those that don't know, like exactly what we're talking about, Trey Songz is being brought up on allegedly. I mean, I don't know the whole case for sure, but he's being brought up allegedly on some sexual assault, rape, a couple other things right now. And there was one blogger or podcaster, Rory. Go ahead and say it. Rory, it's a clip going out. He said that if you look at, there's a documentary coming out, sort of like, Surviving R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But Rory said that this shit is, worse in comparison to R. Kelly.
Damn. Like worse to aura?
Worse to R.
Like they say I hog tie people.
I don't know how.
I don't know how to hog tie nobody. Like that worse? Like,
Yeah.
is this camera on me? I didn't do this stuff.
That worse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, he had a whole documentary.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like maybe 4 or 5 as a pieces, you know, episode 1 through 5.
Yeah.
And all these women and the tape is coming out, and it's like,
Man, I'm finally gonna get to see his OnlyFans because that shit gonna be admissible.
man.
That's a 2 word.
Oh, wow.
You know, you get high, you become a philosophizer.
About everything.
Everything.
About everything.
Oh man, you know, start using shit like pontifical and all that other. Sound like Mike when you said it's the pontifical of the.
Difficult.
Yo, I'm just gonna say this once again. We touched like pause. God damn it. We ran over this story or said some, you know, a couple weeks ago. Y'all really like Hollywood is not real life.
No.
Music industry is not real life. So a lot of these, you know, personas and everything else that y'all see these people, you know, portray in the, you know, in the public eye, in the media, nah, it ain't them at all.
No. No.
So,
It ain't.
you know, shout out to my chiropractor. I was in there a little earlier before the show, and having this having this conversation about like that, and just saying like, you know, a lot of these women, a lot of y'all sex symbols. I said a lot of you women. She said hell, all the sex symbols. The women too are not who y'all really think they are.
Man,
You know?
it's, you know, it's you learn a lot being in it, you know, industry.
I mean, you really do.
But
Yeah,
you know, and
yeah.
so you start to see what it really is,
Uh-huh.
and you take it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And now you know the knowledge, you do what you must.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, the social media thing and this, you know, I think a lot of things is a facade, but it's
Oh yeah.
it's just it's a lot that a lot of folks don't know, and then honestly probably won't even understand or even be like, oh yeah, that's true, or even accept it.
Yeah.
You know,
Shit, you did look because a lot of you motherfuckers out here talking about, you know, relationship goals and shit or whatever, and you know, Riri out here getting cheated on.
look,
Allegedly.
allegedly,
Look at my face. Look at my face. Allegedly.
allegedly. But
Don't you put that
what's
on me,
funny,
Bobby.
What's going on with your Jay?
Uh-oh.
So Rihanna is out at Barbados, right?
Uh-huh.
With her pregnant mommy belly,
Mm-hmm.
while he getting like behind the card table,
Yeah.
you know, having a good time in her Crocs and whatnot, chilling, and he getting picked up for something that happened in the past. And I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
like how that happened?
Mm.
Like you all of a sudden get picked up and you with Rihanna? I'm gonna take a sip or something.
You gonna take a sip? Yo, look, that's like him getting picked up. they just put it in the archives. That's it. We revisit that shit as soon as you get back.
We'll revisit it.
We'll
We'll come back to it.
It's like a lot of y'all hiding shit off your IG page. Yeah, I ain't deleted. You just hit it.
How you do that?
I'll show you a little later. It's a tutorial. It's a tutorial.
How did you add all the extra teeth?
I know, bro. brain start stuttering right there.
How you add all them extra teeth to that?
Because it's a lot of fucking steps you got to go through and shit. Oh man.
We're gonna have to get into it.
Oh, you want to go there? Okay.
You were going a different way?
I was.
Go that way.
No.
I'm up for whatever way.
No, pause. No, cause if we
Jay, they're not gonna leave Riri alone, Jay.
They
and her
not.
new family.
They not with her crochet bikini on.
Oh, look here. Rihanna, ever since Rihanna stopped singing,
Hey,
Rihanna has been a chick you see at the mall doing the main event in your city. If it's Super Bowl Sunday,
she there.
she there with that look on. Like, that's what I feel like. Like, even though she's a billionaire,
Hey, for real.
but I feel like I feel like she just feel like, hey, I'm gonna make my money, and I'm just gonna chill on the box.
That's it. Y'all gonna get this belly and sit the hell down.
I'm gonna walk around in my thing tee and all that shit, and I'm gonna make this money.
But we can go back to speaking of things that Hollywood and not really what they seem, and this, that, and the third. Like I said, no, we can go that direction.
All right, let's do it.
Shane. Yo, everybody's been murdered in this family, bruh. Pause. Been murdered in this family, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And some disturbing shit about this all together. Now, a lot of people will say it's past. A lot of people say it's over our pay grade, bruh. A lot of people will say listen, we're not gonna post the actual picture.
No,
so if y'all cannot guess off this shit, I ain't saying no fucking names either.
At all.
But
you have to figure it out what we're talking about. And I am sure.
Hell yeah, some of y'all caught this shit right now. Why you do that, Shane? Shane, that wasn't right, Shane. You wouldn't said that last night, Mr. Hands. Yo, all right, so I'm just gonna say this picture came about because there was like a gathering. There was a gathering over. It wasn't. Was it Easter? It may have been.
Was
over Easter.
It was Easter.
Obviously, all the kids invited. Their significant others. Yeah, all the kids invited their significant others, and this picture is the result of one of those kids who invited their significant other.
There you go. So you can see it on the book. You can see it on Facebook.
Oh my God, yo, that shit is hilarious. That's fucking hilarious, bro. And Black Twitter did their thing.
They did their thing, man. They did their thing, and it was this story almost made Twitter thoughts. But I was like, you know what? I said we don't want to get in any situations. All right,
at all.
Jay, you probably figured it out. You probably figured out who we talking about.
Wade in the water. Wade in the water.
Shane, can we eat these eggs when I get caught?
Tony, you want some sausage? Hey, oh, sweetie. It's a breakfast sausage.
It's a breakfast sausage.
Oh my God, bro. So I can't say nothing. I just can't because on one hand, it's like, look, you can do whatever you want with your family, with your kids. You can raise them how you want to raise them, this and the other, even if we think it's fucked up or we're not in the house. But then on the other hand, I got two of them. On the other hand, bro, agendas and shit. I swear. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's jump into it.
Jump into what?
Wait a minute.
Yo, what do we? Yo, I swear. What are we jumping into?
I don't know.
No, you said let's jump into it. I was still talking
we got agendas.
No, I said.
You said we got agendas.
No, I said on one hand.
Yeah, on the other hand.
No, on the other hand, I said you got agendas and shit. Still talking about the same.
Oh, we're on the same thing? Oh, I thought we were going to another one. Wait,
No, we still on.
I was a player head. Yes, Jay. You feel I was a player ahead.
He was trying to see two plays ahead.
I was just trying
two passes ahead.
2 passes ahead. I did 2 checks. Pause. Yes, Jay, the young couple. Yes. She said, "Oh, I can hear this comment right here."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the young couple. Yes.
When you catch on to that shit last fucking minute
or agenda.
Yes. See,
Oh man.
see, that can become a fucking bar. On the other hand, we got agendas. Let me slow it down for you. On the other hand, we have agenda. Genes, people, is science. You'll catch. You'll catch on. I told you, bro. Like I'm in the clouds.
We in the clouds today.
So all the math problems become easy. You can kill rocket science on this cloud.
No, you sure can.
Oh my God. All right, bro. Let's go to midweek minute because I thought this was gonna be a story that we talked about in the beginning. But I was like, I was in my selfish mode. I was like, fuck that. Look, this shit is too fucking good. Too fucking good. So everybody knows. I didn't have a picture for it. I was trying to find one, but everybody knows, bro. Everybody knows. Back in the early 2000s, just like Bad Boy, this group took the airways and killing everybody, started bullying everybody, Talking about G-Unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was 50, Lloyd Banks,
Tony Yayo, and The Game.
And it was The Game.
The Game, and then they added Young Buck and Olivia was in
They
it.
did add Olivia that one song. Take you to the Kansas show.
And then she had she wasn't on Window Shopper.
No,
He had on another one, but that one was
she was a 1.5 hit wonder.
Yeah, but let's talk about this other one though. Shorty wanna ride with me. Shorty wanna ride with me.
And we just singing the fucking song. We don't know what agenda he has.
Shorty wanna ride with me. We could get low. I bet you the Chevy 4-door blow dro. There we go. All right. He told us. He chose to do it.
He told us.
He should have took his own fucking advice because the midweek minute this week, I can understand. You fall on hard times.
Mm-hmm.
You fall on hard times, and you still gotta pay your taxes or whatever. And Uncle Sam coming for his shit.
Yeah.
No matter who the fuck you are. No matter who the fuck you are. And so you fall on hard times. You ain't got the money to pay that shit. So after a while, they still try to work with you, whatever. You still can't pay it. So they like, you know what? Run that shit. Run me my as the Richettes say. As the Richettes say. Run me my coins.
Run me my coins.
So he had to file for bankruptcy, bro.
Young Buck had to file for bankruptcy?
Had to file for bankruptcy. Yeah. That don't stop shit. It only impedes the process.
Oh, what right?
SAT word. Only impedes the process. So, motherfuckers start liquidating and his assets and say we need all that shit.
Come on,
yo,
man.
Yeah, they start repossessing shit, bro.
Oh man, damn, Young Buck. Where
my shit at?
But wait,
Damn.
there's more.
Okay, so when they're liquidating everything and they're coming to seize your property, they try to find the value in it.
Correct.
He ain't had too much value.
Oh man, Young Buck.
He ain't had too much value.
Come on, man.
So let me tell you how fucking cutthroat Uncle Sam is.
Oh shit.
Uncle Sam said them gold teeth. Them gold teeth. We'll take them shits. Hey, them gold teeth are on the table. They're on the table. Yo,
You lying.
I'm dead serious. They said
lying.
They
What
said-
up, T West? What up, T Renee?
What up to you? They said
You lying.
They said them gold teeth, bruh, is on the fucking table.
They took his gold teeth out his mouth?
Not yet, but if if all his assets don't come to the right dollar amount, they going after them teethuses.
They getting his teeth?
They get the teethuses.
God. They took his teeth? Like, Like how you brush your teeth,
Yo,
knowing that your teeth,
yo,
you know, is property of the IRS. How you brushing your teeth?
you making the motherfucking showroom ready. So they go with you and I need that fifth molar on the side.
They put you on a different dental plan because you gotta give them back.
He brushing them. The IRS coming in, they bicuspid. They ain't good enough. Bicuspid ain't ready. I need the molars on the side.
Hey, how is that happen?
Yo,
Like what the?
But wait,
Oh.
there's more.
I promise you, people, there's not a pettier person ever to grace the face of this earth than 50 Cent.
Oh my gosh.
There's not a pettier person.
There should be a petty award
Hold on.
for 50 Cent.
Yes. Hold on. So Young Buck is pleading to the IRS. He's pleading to the government, say, look, I can't work. If I can't work, I can't make money. I'm trying to get back out there, but I can't. You want to know why?
Oh my gosh.
You want to know why he can't make no
I
money?
can only imagine if he has anything to do.
50 won't release shit for him to go out and make money. Yo, 50 won't release shit for him to go out and make money, bruh. So he go out and do shows to make money.
I am totally convinced.
Yo,
I am totally convinced. At this moment, 50 Cent has the all-time All-Star Award
hey.
for Petty of the Year.
No, 50 is the GOAT. 50 is the GOAT.
And I can see him. Right, Jay. At least he got the original set, so I can see
Oh,
50.
shit.
I can see 50 talking about, I ain't releasing shit for him. What you say for me for? I just told you that you couldn't read.
See, when they doubt me, then you know, I gotta remind them that I'm the fucking GOAT. He's out of here. His folks like, I gotta remind them that I'm the fucking.
I gotta remind him. It's just like when I told him, I said, shit. Y'all told Floyd Mayweather, you can't read, nigga. When you read 50 pages of a 30 DCA book, I'll be fuck the ice, nigga. And what do you get mad at me for?
Oh my God, bro. Just think about that. That's like you waiting. Hold on. That's like you waiting for that refund check and your bank ain't released it yet. you just sitting there. You see it in your account, but that motherfucker ain't released.
You see it, right? You see it in your account. But then you go check your balance. You're like, why it ain't there?
Hold on.
I know I just deposited.
You done already
It should be there.
You done already spent half that goddamn check. Everything in your fucking cart. And you looking at your account. And then look, hold on, then that shit pop up. Available in 15 days. Motherfucker.
Like you didn't take that charge out there I made
Hell
up on my
no.
card in 15 days. You took that in 30 seconds. But then you also want to give me my money back in
Oh, my
45.
God.
What the hell?
Yo, this man is trying to make money so he can get out of debt. And 50 won't release that material, bro.
If there's nobody, right,
Nobody at all.
that will ever do anything like that, right? Because even in the fact of it is, not only is Young Buck gonna be making money, but 50's gonna be making money from it too.
Yes.
So think about how petty that is. He's like, you know what? I don't even want this $10,000 a song.
You know what?
I don't want him making nothing.
You know what? I got the power verse. I got 5 shows on TV at the same
Like-
goddamn time. And see what is fucking genius? Hold on, what is fucking genius that people are not thinking about? Everybody's talking about what 50 ain't like he ain't no artist no more. He ain't in the game no more. This that, and the other. Think about this. Every fucking show that 50 has out, who's doing the fucking intro?
Who's doing the intro?
50 Cent is rapping the fucking intros. It's a whole new fucking song.
Each show, it's a whole new song, and he's on it.
So pause. We're just lowballing the situation. So each episode gets 1 million views, right? Each episode gets 1 million views.
Yep.
Which, and I'm underselling the shit. So every week 50 Cent has a song that goes platinum
That goes
with 1
platinum.
million streams every
Easy.
week, easily.
Easy.
10 weeks
Easy.
for one show.
Dude is brilliant, man.
Yeah. So I mean, y'all look, and plus the way the shit is right now, anyway, in the music industry, albums really don't. I mean, they're going off of streams and whatever. I mean, in case you just all out just buy the fucking, albums or whatever. But an album is nice for nostalgia for people like us. But the way the industry is right now, I don't know why the fuck we got serious off of this shit.
Right. But I mean, think about the last time that you've bought an entire, the whole entire album, and it's, I can only, sympathize for you guys that are in the music industry because it's so different.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's a different world, and that's now where it was you would buy the unit, pause, which was the CD, the actual physical CD that would count as one unit moved.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't split up the songs.
Nah.
And so since you can't split up the songs, you have to just buy the whole entire album.
Yeah.
Listen to it, skip, fast forward, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now it's almost, let's say you put out a 10, track album. It's about what songs are gonna get played the most.
It's like the little ass kid stealing grapes out the goddamn bag in the store and shit. That's what it's about, because you can literally I can just go to your shit on iTunes or Spotify or whatever like that, and it look okay. I only like track 3, 6, 3, 6, and 7. That's all the fuck I'm gonna buy.
That's it.
I'm gonna give you my little which is fucking retarded people, because that's $3. Look, y'all paying $3, roughly $3 for the fucking, instead of buying the whole goddamn thing for $8 or $9.99. But I mean, hey, teach his own.
Facts.
So like people just go through and pick and choose like what the fuck they want to listen to or off an album, whatever. No man, see, I was.
Don't Shabazz.
No, it's not Shabazz, but it's people's attention span is shit these days.
Oh,
dirt.
That's why I think the reason why the baby puts out a bunch of tracks that are no longer than about 2 minutes. Before, music used to be, it was about 3:30 plus, almost to 5 minutes.
Well, I mean,
per track.
It dwindled by generation. In the 50s and 60s and beyond that, hell, a whole album was like 9 hours and shit.
Sure was.
One song about 12 minutes.
Heck, the Isley Brothers are known for at least 3 songs. They got damn near one album. They got 3 songs that equal up to damn near 30 to 60 minutes.
Hold on, bro. Marvin Gaye, my favorite song. It's damn near a minute and 25 seconds before a word is even said.
A word is even said. Yeah, and there was a lot of them songs like that. Like it would be damn near an hour, and shit.
Yeah.
Are we still on? They ain't started the lyrics yet? Oh, okay.
Well, because obviously people, it's music. Look, we don't win the music lessons and shit. So it wasn't no CD player back then. It wasn't no LimeWire, wasn't no Napster, none of that shit. So you couldn't get the single songs, and so every album pretty much had to be a fucking classic.
It did.
Because look, it wasn't no skips and nothing like that. Look, they had to listen to that shit all the way the fuck through.
You're right.
All the way through. So like they spent their time, and they gave you a little soundtrack. What up, chat? They gave you a little soundtrack, so you can, do a little clapping, in between. And then if you want to get back, for the chorus and this and the other. Nowadays, with social media and everything else, yes, that shit is instantaneous. Yeah. So if you see an album that's 25 minutes, hell, that may be 10 minutes too fucking long or whatever.
Right now,
that's why every song you're gonna see here moving forward, unless the industry may change back, or there's still a genre who really does the long songs.
Okay.
But every song that you hear from me is gonna be 2 minutes, 2:30, 2:45.
Yeah,
in that range.
Yeah, it makes sense because and for the way I consume my music is like the moment I hear a track will have me within the first 4 to 8 bars.
Mm-hmm.
With the first beats that's dropped, with the first whatever, and it just may be a piece of lyric, it may be a beat, maybe an 808 or something like that. But if that first 4 to 8 seconds ain't pause, ain't like, yeah, that was kind of bad. But,
yo,
but if it ain't, like oh, you know what I'm saying? And
It has to catch you.
Yeah, it has to catch me. It has to catch me. It doesn't mean that each one has to be fast. You know, there could be. I mean, there's some songs that come on that the moment I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah. So it's like, but it's caught me in the first 4 to 8 seconds.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like once I move to 12, 16, and it is the beat is trash, you know, and I try to, each time I download an album, I listen to the entire thing.
Yeah.
Normally when I work out, it's the best time for me because I'm like, all right, I can focus on not skipping, not shuffling or whatever, just listen to the track from one all the way through.
Yeah.
So I listen to the track and then I download the songs that I want. You know, the songs that be like, because each one will go to a playlist. Like,
We'll see. Like me, I mean, you know, my ear listens for different things, whatever. But if I download an album, whatever, and I listen to it or whatever, and there's some songs that I'll keep the entire album.
yeah,
Because there are a lot of songs that have grown on me. Like you know, first time around, I'm just like, oh, what the fuck is this?
right, yeah,
The hell is this? And the beat may be quirky and not the traditional. And then it'd be one time I'll be listening to the fucking album, I'm bumping, I'm like, it always turns into like, man, this shit fucking, I don't know about that shit. Till later on, you be like, did I skip this shit?
Was this on the track?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know that this was on the song.
Or,
What?
or somebody put that shit on their goddamn story and shit. I'm like, damn, who the fuck is that?
What's
They
that,
were
man?
like, I'm like, I got that album.
I
go
got
to
that
it.
on.
And then you look at yourself like, shit, how the fuck I skipped that?
Like, I could have swore I played that.
But a lot of music these days, or short or whatever, strictly because your attention span is 2.5 seconds and shit.
So no one, you know, musically. All right. So you're saying that nowadays no one wants to hear the story. Like it used to be, you know, music was comprised of, it was storytelling within the song.
Yeah.
Right. For the most part, it was storytelling within the song. Now it doesn't necessarily seem like it's storytelling. It's almost like telling you what you want to hear. You know,
Yeah.
and so why has the formula, music guy? Why has the formula changed?
The formula changed because the generations changed. I mean, obviously. But yeah, it's like they said this on, LeBron's like the shop or whatever. They talking about like the difference now, and it's moving from like lyrically, which we were raised on, to a vibe.
Yeah.
In the feeling.
Yeah.
That's what the mumble rap is or whatever. They, I was about to say, it's really almost like that punk rock mixed with hip hop. Like when they start going in their little sing song or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it? It's that shit with a trap beat or drill beat or whatever like that, and like these kids are rocking out to it with their many drugs at festivals, many drugs at festivals and shit. And I mean that's what it is compared to back in the gap. The wrist frostbit -2 degrees.
Yeah.
The way I maneuver the V. That new Blue Yankee or Hooper Me.
For Hooper Me.
When you storytelling, the whole
even in rap. Yeah.
Like within rap, like they paint a whole picture. Hard throb, ever black and ugly as ever. However, I stay coochie down to the socks.
Streams and rocks filled with rocks. And my jam.
Hold on. Motherfucker said girls TP when they see me. Navajos.
Girls TP when they see me.
No, he go PP when they see me. Navajos TP and they. Sorry, I forgot the fucking lyric right there. But I'm just saying, like,
Oh man,
girl, you look fine, like a Rolex, like just shine. Let me get you from behind. Nigga put
exactly, Jay.
A T-bone steak, cheese, eggs,
and Welch's grape.
Conversate for a few. And he told you. Because in a few, we're going to do what we came to do. Ain't that right, boo? God damn it, I'm telling you.
Say it.
That was the consent right there. All right. That was the consent. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Lyric Lounge.
Here we go. All right. And this week, we got Lyric Lounge. If this is your first time.
Oh, shit.
If this is your first time joining us for Lyric Lounge, this is where I, Draper Winston, I get to choose a voice or something or someone, and we don't know what the song may be. We don't know what the track is going to be. Well, my brother doesn't. And
He
so
said track.
I did say track. The song.
I'm like, damn.
Song.
Am I supposed to play something right here?
Yeah, no. The song, all right? He doesn't know the song. He doesn't know what we're going to say, what I'm going to say or do or whatever. God,
He's going to get through it, I promise y'all.
I'm going to get through it. Okay? And so then he comes back on the flip side and he gives his version
Bang.
in
bang,
bars.
bang,
His
bang.
breakdown in bars. All right? And so a couple days ago, I think it was maybe yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Maybe yesterday, there was a legend
Here he go.
whose birthday.
Here he go.
Yes, Jay, this is about to be amazing.
Oh, my God.
His birthday was yesterday. All right. So we're going to celebrate him
Ah.
in honor. In honor
Oh, my God.
of what happened this Sunday.
Oh, my God.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this week's Lyric Lounge will come to you by none other than the great Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross.
Oh, my God.
All right.
That shit'll still be fucking hilarious to me.
Here we go. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom.
Let him use you.
Boom, boom, boom. Ba-doom.
Oh, my God.
Take these shackles
Oh, shit.
off my feet. And take the shackles off my feet.
Boy, ain't no fucking way,
Take them off. Take them off. It's driving me crazy to take these shackles off me. I said, take these shackles off my feet so I can dance. 'Cause
Oh, my God.
I wanna dance. Dance with you.
Oh, my God.
Dance with you. It's driving me crazy to think that you can dance.
Oh, my God.
A shackle. Take these shackles. It was that one that always got me. Shackles.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What the fuck is going
Take the shackles off my feet.
so I can dance?
All right.
All right, bro. You got that shit. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all now. God damn it. If y'all look, if y'all ears ain't ready,
Viewer discretion is advised.
I said, you already know what time it is. Whenever you hear that,
Bang, 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 bang.
oh shit. She told me to take the shackles off my feet. I told her, stop playing, boo. You know the password. It rhymes with she for the streets. For those that never caught it, I release her as soon as she beats my meat. But that ain't the real reason why we stay from these streets. See, I stay in my lane. It seems to be a little bit more fun. Somehow I sprint around that curve. Because I just wanted to be richer, son.
Oh.
Oh, man. But if y'all didn't catch that, see, life is hard. That's why we always stay on the path. My mama prayed for a son because she wanted to enrich her path.
Somebody get it.
Oh, my God.
Somebody get him.
Oh, man.
Somebody get him.
You know? But I'm going to give you this tingle. You can call me Big Luther. Oh, man. You know? You can call me Big Luther. The way I sing her Vandross. You would think she'd give a head like she's toothless. I know a lot of people partaking today. You know, and rightfully so. Just give me my change. Two tens or 4 fives. Don't nick yourself. To the clouds we go.
They're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready.
Oh my God, you know? Some say my eyes are low. I might know what you thinking. I got a passenger seat. Kels, hey. It rhymes with no mind. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna get I'm not finna get banned or anything. I'm not gonna get banned. I'm not. See, I was about to say thinking, you know, eyes low. Got a passenger. Can't tell us apart, so they think I'm chinking. Ooh.
These goddamn bars.
Oh shit. Don't let me bore y'all.
Bars.
Don't let me bore y'all because I can go all day with this.
These bars.
Oh shit. Oh. C B B C. I'm not gonna touch them.
Don't you dare.
I'm not because I love CC. I love CC.
CC be looking high. I think CC be on 420 every day.
Oh man.
I think she be coming, yes, yes. And then she come and just belt 9 notes and just come out of nowhere. Like,
Oh
CC,
my God. You know,
little CC.
this past weekend was Easter Sunday. I know we sin a lot, so we look what's above them. A saint on Sundays. But Monday through Friday, I like her below me, shaking her head, screaming, I love him, I love him, I love him. I'm done. Yo, I'm done. I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him. You screaming. Yo. Okay. Oh, man. On Sunday, she's a saint.
Oh, man.
When she sinned, she prays to the Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, she's below me, head shaking, screaming.
I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him.
Oh, my God. I'm going to hell for that.
Emotional damage.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, fuck. Bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Fuck. It. IG, damn it. I had 25 seconds on that shit.
We still on over here, y'all.
See, it was that goddamn line that got them to cut me off.
See? And now we still here. All right.
That's all right. I love him. I love him. I love him.
I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him.
Be funny. Be funny if somebody go home. Be funny if a chick go home and do that to her tonight.
Well, that would be so messed up on so many accounts.
Oh my God.
If somebody, the dude would only, he could do nothing but laugh. He's like, what are you talking about? Oh, yes, Jay. After all that, she's in church.
After all, what she's in church.
It got to be the I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's a service. Oh my God, it's a service. It's a service. It's
Bowing the heads.
It's a service, and you're taking part in remembrance of me. Oh man, just know we're gonna pray for a lot of sins we made. You'll be down on one knee. Oh, ISIS was good.
Everything is funny.
Oh man, she made me cry out a lot of Hail Marys. Oh, she made me cry out a lot of Hail Marys. Although I've been crying inside. She make it is where I'm she's the big spoon. So I hold my pride inside because I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be happy. You know they say happy wife, happy life. Is that the reason they by themselves? I ain't gonna get my 2 cents. All right. Oh shit. Oh my God. All right, people. All right, people. I think I'm done.
No, you're not. We're going to Twitter thoughts. He's not.
Oh shit.
He's not. All right, so y'all, this week's Twitter thoughts. All right.
I love him. I love him.
I love him. I love him. I love him. So many things wrong with that.
Because it gave you the fucking visual. It gave you the visual of the shit.
Like, now I will never not hear that song and be thinking of that. That's the visual I have now. Anytime I hear it, it could be at a gospel concert and I hear I love him, I love him. I'm like,
Her head down, looking up, screaming. I love him. I love him. I love him. And if y'all do not get the visual reference for that shit, something's wrong with y'all. It ain't me. Something's wrong with y'all.
oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh
shit.
oh gosh.
All right, Twitter.
So our Twitter thoughts.
Oh shit.
All right, so our Twitter
love
thoughts
him, I
of
love
this
him.
week. I just can't with him. I won't. All right. So our Twitter thoughts, y'all. There's, April. This past Sunday. There we go. This past Sunday was Easter, right?
17th.
All right. This past Sunday was Easter, and in Easter the tradition has moved to, putting candy in Easter eggs and, putting candy in Easter eggs and
I already fucking know where we going with this shit.
You're welcome.
Oh my
And
god.
put candy and Easter eggs, and and you get different types of candy, right? For the kids, they pop them open or whatnot, right? Well, so there's different candies, that you get. You have, your gummies, your gummy type candy, gummy worms, Twizzlers, gummy bears, what have you, stuff like that.
And they have the whole run of the mill with the sweet tarts or whatever. You got the ones that are the ducks, the ones that are the eggs and all that, You can't forget about the Reese's and that big ass fucking chocolate bunny
have
and
that.
shit.
Yeah, which is amazing. That's the best one.
Really? The chocolate
when
bunny?
when they do the special edition, any Reese's Pieces lover, when they do the special edition was like the Easter one, it's just the chocolate and the peanut butter, or they do like the Christmas trees or the Easter eggs, man.
The white chocolate.
Come on, sir. The white chocolate is the best. White chocolate, but
Let's stop. I'm putting together a munchie
there we
list.
go. We're gonna have to go get one. I was formulating one with some jelly beans in my head. So right. So there's a beloved brand of chocolate,
Oh my god.
right? That woke up this morning and they chose to stop something from going awry, right? So Twix comes on, and they post. Their social media team. They post good news. Contrary to what's trending on Twitter, the veins remain. Right. So I'm gonna put this where y'all can see it.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's what they put. Right. That's what they put. So. What was funny to me was like, oh boy, this is finna go right already. The references are about to happen. Okay,
fucking love.
the references are about to happen, right? So as they start to pop up, of course, who jumps into the scene first is we have some dude named Giuseppe Tasson, right? Giuseppe Tasson says, "Y'all going to touch tips, aren't you?" Right? And so then, of all people, Twix. Twix jumps in and says, "Tips of our candy bars? Yeah. Sworn fight."
Oh my god.
Right? But wait.
There's more.
There's more. Okay. So they jump in, they come back, and they say, "Phew, close call." Snickers jumps back in and says, "Waiting for the day." He sure yours off, right?
Oh, yo, that is all the way inappropriate.
Yeah, but whatever.
Oh my god.
Then followed by that, this dude says, "Dog, this is nuts." Snickers.
Yo, Snickers.
Snickers says, "Yeah, I prefer my nuts inside."
Yo, the whole hold on. As a boss, I could not even pull my fucking media team into a goddamn meeting now. I could not pull them into a fucking meeting now because I can't fucking take that shit seriously.
What did you do?
You can't. Like, who the fuck, you in the meeting, who the fuck said I prefer my nuts inside? Who said?
Jason, was it you? Jason, I know it was you.
No, I said the veiny one. I said the veiny one. Like what can you say? What can you say in a fucking meeting with them? You can't.
Like because it all starts, it stems, right? From this person who wants to be proactive and say, "Good news,
The vein remains.
the veins remain," right? And so yet you don't realize that what's about to happen with that.
Now Twix should have came back and said, "I'm having a hard time." Hold on, I'm having a hard time like understanding your logic right there.
Like
That would have set everything off, and then the other, fucking Lord Jesus, in the manger. This 6 pound, 9 ounce,
9 ounce.
baby Jesus. Just over there, just lying in your manger.
Say, Jay,
What?
wait a minute.
What, Jay?
Jay said, Jay said, "Yep, Snickers veins are pretty deep compared to Twix.
Oh my god.
And,
See?
you know, and now, anytime now that I get the urge to have a Snicker bar, okay, like Jay said, they look like that to another level.
Lady of Faith, you done missed a lot. You done missed. No, look.
I will not.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm not giving these ladies, I'm not giving them no fucking idea. They can be walking around with their boyfriends and husbands, shit like that, talking about, you just my little Twix, ain't you? You just my little Twix, ain't you?
Oh, look at my little Twix. Oh,
You asked about my ex. Now he was a Snicker.
he was a Snicker. And on a good day, of 3 Musketeers.
Pause all this shit.
There's no way to be. You gotta say pause on everything. It's just
You got to.
there's no way to say.
way.
You know, it's just like, oh yeah, my little Twix over there.
You gonna be my little Twix?
Be my little Twix. Fun size.
Yo, I swear if I hear that shit on a fucking real little story, so I'm gonna die laughing. I'm gonna die. Oh, see, no. But I said my ex was with some pop rocks. That's fucked up.
That's so bad.
Hold on. No, can you remember the trick? Remember the trick? You put the pop rocks in the Pepsi,
And the Pepsi let it play.
and that's so that's a little. So that's a remnant of the little fast pump. Get his quick. Get his quick. Yo, but ladies, do not look. Ladies, do not demean your men.
Richard, please don't go around calling us candy bars, all right? Please don't do it. Don't go down calling us candy bars, right? You know,
Oh man,
try to talk all sexy and everything, you know. And you just hurt our little ego because like, I love this Twix. Okay, you know, I don't even want it anymore. like, damn, I at least thought I was a fun size Snickers. Now,
Nope.
you Jolly Rancher ass.
You just my little lemon heads, ain't you?
You put it down last night. You was just a candy corn like nobody.
Wasn't you just a Butterfinger last night? Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Yo,
Oh man!
see, she came back and said, "My ex is some candy corn."
We telling you.
Oh my god!
Ain't nobody eating them candy corns.
No, nobody.
If you eat candy corn, you a demon. Especially if you really like it. Candy corn and black licorice.
Oh my god! It's the fucking worst. Both
Just
of them.
the worst.
Both of them are the fucking
Now, I
worst.
could deal with, a licorice jelly bean because I'll take the licorice jelly bean. But, okay, has any of us ever figured out what that white flavor is of the jelly bean? We've never figured it out, but they go really well with the licorice ones. Put the black and the white one together, man, it tastes really amazing.
Black licorice is like charcoal in
It's
your
just
mouth.
that-
You brush your mouth with charcoal.
Like,
It leave your teeth dark.
just darn you be chewing for days. You be chewing for days on some black licorice.
The black licorice, the jelly beans. That's the stash. When you can't look, when the stores ain't open, it's been weeks and you out of care. You just got that candy fix. It's like fuck, I don't want to do this. Oh my god! Speaking of not want to do, let's go ahead. Look before I LM.
Yeah.
Send that text message. Oh my god. So, ladies, I'm glad y'all in the building.
Ladies.
Need y'all help with this one.
Let's talk about it.
So there's a story that's been hitting the the social media waves, the platforms, and
platforms.
yeah, there was a young lady. See this fucking shit. There was a young lady who said that instead of going into debt, instead of going into all this debt, she and her fiance chose, to basically save money on the wedding and basically have that in the future and invest that in this, that, and the third.
Facts.
So the amount of money that they ended up spending on the wedding, bro, it was $500 total.
The entire wedding.
The entire wedding was $500, and her dress was $47.
Okay.
So, the question I want to ask the women, let's have some fun with this shit. How much is too much?
Ooh.
How much is too much for your wedding?
That's a really good question. That's a really good question. Now, put everything together.
Put everything together.
So, are we going to include the dress, or is that going to be separate?
No.
Everything. So,
You getting the dress for the wedding.
the range. So, the range, all of it, right?
All of it.
All of it down to the reception, to everything, right? It's open bar, whatever, all of it. So, give us what you think.
Get about 50 of them goddamn.
Too much is too much.
Goddamn shooters.
What up, Flip?
What up, Flip? You got a two shooter minimum.
All right, so here we go.
Oh man.
Here we go, ladies. Yeah, so on a wedding. Fellas, tell us what your number is.
Yeah,
all right?
fellas.
What up, Steph? We got some folks jumping in. How much
It's too much.
is too much to spend on a wedding? All right, just include everything. So bride and groom, everything, right?
I was about to say, Kel said $10K.
She just said 10K. Yep. 10K or more is too much. Okay. That's the first number we got.
That's the first one.
And these babies spent 500. Ooh, Mo said 20K.
20.
Oh, we got 20. Anybody want to go 25? Anybody want to go 25?
25 going
25. So we got, 20K. Okay, Mo.
20K.
20K?
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Damn.
Kel said hers was 30K.
Damn.
God damn.
Now, did everybody show up?
Like, yeah. Inflation right now. I gotta adjust. That's what Mo said.
Hey, you better inflate.
Yeah.
You better inflate your feet onto this Justice of the Peace.
We better use this hotel banquet room.
Hey, we can green screen the whole thing.
We'll zoom that bitch like they did in jail.
Yo, hey, for real. Look, we in the hotel room. Goddamn it, what happened?
Kel said 200. She had 250 people.
Shit.
Okay, so let's lead into it with that, right? So let's lead into it with that. So there were 250 people at her wedding, right? So who are we, married people, or what do you think? Why are we spending?
I'm out of this one.
Right? What was?
I got you, bro.
The reason? Who are we spending it for? Why are we spending this amount of money? Because I think mine was upward 5 to 10K, right? Maybe. I think mine was up about 5 because ours was down. We only had about 50 people, so I was like, well, damn. So I feel like Kevin Hart right there. Damn. So it was like, why? Who are we spending it for? For us, people getting married, or is it for the people that are coming to the wedding?
Well, a lot of people say like you just basically spending like people just come to your wedding just to be nosy as shit and just to just to see what like the production that you put on and the talking shit because to drink up all your fucking free liquor.
Yeah. Now, I have crashed a wedding before. And
shit.
I have crashed a wedding before, and okay. So Kel said it was my mama's wedding. I'm the baby girl. Okay. Mo said, think about it. For some cultures, it's gonna cost a lot. Yeah, so I do know in some cultures, like
Indians.
It's different.
Ain't they? Look, the Indians. They shit is like a whole week.
Yeah, it's a whole week, and then it's one culture I know that the wife's parents gives the husband and the bride and groom like $20K.
Yeah.
Or they send them somewhere or something like that. They give them like $20K in money and a vacation and all that, you know, and it's and that's the wedding. But it's almost kind of like, well, dang, I don't feel too bad if I spend $20K
and I get $20K.
I get $20K back plus a vacay. You know what I mean? Plus the gifts that's on the registry. You know, so I guess, you know, for them to pull it off for $500. Okay, for them to pull it off for $500, you know,
they probably went to the dollar store, which is now $1.25. They got a whole case of the red Solos. They got some paper plates. You know, you may have gotten like what some Chex Mix or something like that. That's a starter. That starter. You know, and then you know,
the Chex Mix.
Hey, probably got some hot wings. You know, that's already breaded. You know, you just
they just lightly breaded.
Hey, you just
chicken wings. They won't add nothing on top of it, just the bread.
Nothing. You just warm them shits up. Hey, 150, 200 may be for the justice of the peace. Just right there. You know, her dress was $47.
Yeah, so we had $250.
Not quite.
Not quite? Okay.
No, okay, no, yeah, okay, we are $250 or whatever. What I just said that they got or whatever that's another $30 or whatever. He had to get the suit in his closet dry cleaned. So that's what, another
10.
It's another 10.
Say 10.
Another
yeah,
10.
That's another 10.
Another 10.
Right.
A bottle of what? E&J or what you?
Nah, we're gonna get fancy. Get some Andres.
The bottle of Andre.
Bottle of
Andre. There you go. It's only me and you at the goddamn wedding. Hold on. I'll take that back. It's me, you, and our witnesses.
And that may be 2 other people.
Hey.
One on each side.
You know, a 10-piece wing platter for everybody. You know. Somebody say Circle K, big K drinks. That blue shit.
Somebody gonna have a stop and go cup.
Hey, you know, you need your refills. You need your refills. So get your look. We got these racetrack cups. Got these racetrack cups.
49 zip refills. Y'all just your first one's on us.
You need your mixer. Just walk across the street.
First refill, 49 cents is on us. Just telling you with the Jackson Johnson party.
Yo.
At QT, and they'll take care of your first refill for 49 cents. If you can't find it, just check our app on our registry. It says QT refill.
Okay, so for all the married people out there, or divorced, if you've been in a wedding, if you've gotten married before, what is out of all your cost, the whole cost of your wedding, whatever that, what are some of the shit that you fucking regret?
Okay. I mean, our wedding was pretty cost effective, but I guess the food, right? Because half the people didn't eat it.
You had no Alfredo.
You know, we didn't have no Alfredo. It wasn't.
Black people love the dry ass piece of chicken.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was, you know, they didn't want to. They didn't eat half of it.
Oh shit!
You know,
you said a dry ass piece of chicken.
They had. It was a chicken breast.
And that roll that'll get us out of floods.
Yeah, and some peppers. You know, some rolls and some peppers and stuff, and it wasn't even no chicken tetrazzini. Was like to cook too, so it wasn't that.
Why do all black people get that same goddamn meal at their wedding?
It's the chicken breast, the roll,
the mashed potato,
and the green beans.
And they bring out that cold ass butter that chop your bread in half.
with unsweet tea that's watered down to just now straight brown water.
They had to make it in bulk. Why does everybody have that same goddamn thing?
That's what it is. Or they try to remix it and say, let's bread the chicken breast and put some lightly toasted breadcrumbs on there.
They bring you out 5 pieces of lettuce and then two tomato balls, pause, and then they give you ranch, blue cheese, or Italian dressing. That's all you get. That is all you get.
Sometimes they don't even give you the blue cheese and the ranch. They say it's blue cheese or Italian. Whichever one you want.
Hey, give me Billy's son ain't gonna eat. Give me this. Give me this plate. Give me this salad.
The caterer's getting mad. So we done made all this food for 200 people. Ain't but 78 people in here. What we gonna do with all this? Well, hell, we didn't pay for it.
Wasn't you crying last week that you ain't had no food to feed your family? Here you go, bro. Meal prep for the week.
Don't nobody want to take no plays home.
What am I gonna do with this dry ass
What
chicken?
I do with this? The dog ain't gonna eat it. I can't take this home.
Oh shit! Look, it's you notice that as far as like people participation, they won't touch certain subjects. They won't touch certain topics. Oh my god, yo, because if you answer now, you kept it safe with the food, but if you answer what you didn't like, and that'd be an argument at home.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
Yeah, just because 9 times out of 10, most of the time, from not just myself, but from other partners I know that's married, the conversation was with us. The only thing we really worried about was the dessert and is there going to be liquor. That's normally what most guys really worry about.
In your suit?
And the suit, right? It's really just those three things.
Yeah.
Dessert, liquor, and suit, and maybe the last thing is, can me and my boys turn up? Can it just be lit? That's normally kind of 3.5, 4 things that most of us worry about. Now, location, dudes really don't worry about it. They're like, hey, honey, what you want? Right? It's what you want. Do you like it? And then the food. Most of the time, the women pick the food as to what they want, right? They give you the menu, and the woman goes down it, and she chooses pretty much the entree. She chooses the sides, the side salad or the side Caesar salad with 3 croutons, just 3.
No house?
No house.
No house salad?
It's either Caesar salad or no Caesar or just lettuce, right? Not even the romaine tomatoes, none of that, right? It's not even the house salad, okay, with 3 carrots. It's none of that, no. So normally they pick it because for us, men love food, right?
Yeah.
So you get to try all that stuff. And normally you like, with the food part, you're like, oh, I ain't really worried about that, or, whatever. But when them desserts pop off, it's like, oh, yeah, I need this red velvet right here. You know what I'm saying? That's the one I want. And then most of the time we pick the DJ. Right, the dudes pick the DJ because we want to guarantee that at least the reception is gonna be lit.
All they do is give you a list of all the damn line dances that they want.
Pretty much, pretty much, yeah. And then at that point, it just turns into everybody requesting the wobble, and cha-cha slide and K-Wayne and shit like that. But most of the guys don't worry about anything else outside of that, because we just want those few things. And the woman picks everything else, the colors. The colors, unless it's a specialty,
Look, speaking of colors, shout out to Fly. Shout out to Fly. My brother, whoever at that. I'm glad my sister picked the colors a little bit. Because we've been up there like Bompton, whoever at that. Fly went all red.
Hey, man.
He went all red.
Yeah.
Just went the whole wedding party flamed out. Just whole wedding party, bro. Whole wedding party flamed out.
Oh man. Yeah. Normally, they tell you to get the black, the black cream or the gray, the gray suit. And the worst part is, when you're a groomsman, and you gotta go and get that rental tux. That'd be the worst. That'd be one of the worst parts when you gotta go get the rental tux.
Yo, look, bro. I done been in quite a few weddings, quite a few, and I got one coming up next year. We not gonna shout out to y'all. I started to get mad. It started with shout out to my brother. Started his wedding. He's like, all right, the registry's here. You gotta go over here, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Show them, pay your money. Shit. Okay, we get over there. All right, bet. Look, the money, Start getting mad. Like, nigga, I could have had a whole goddamn suit
coulda
for this shit. You be telling me I gotta get this shit back.
I gotta give it back.
I gotta get this shit back. Look, this is a whole fucking
I could have just bought one. I got a lot of shoes and all that shit.
shoes and all this shit. Yo, I could look. Matter of fact, look, I could have had like, nah, I ain't gonna say how many weddings I've been in. I could have had a couple more suits in the closet. couple more.
Could have some more threads.
Couple more threads. All right, we're gonna get to the black-owned business.
Let's get to it. This week's Black-Owned Business is brought to you by our partner and sponsor, Assist4U. Make sure you go check them out. Go to www.assist4u, the assist4u.com. Then check care of all of your small business and your social media needs. All right, let me get to it. This week's, there it is. This week's Black-Owned Business comes to us right here out of downtown Dallas. All right, and it is, for all you sneakerhead lovers out there, it is Create Custom Sneaker Store.
What?
All right.
Oh, I'm there.
Custom Sneaker Store. All right. 211 North Irving Street, Dallas, Texas. Right there in downtown. And y'all, if you look in there, it is some really dope. You can take you a pair of sneakers in there that you like, and you can customize them however you want to, and you can come up with your own, whatever ones.
Do they have ones that you can buy?
They do have ones you can buy as well. Yep. Okay. They do have ones you can buy as well. So again, Create Custom Sneaker Store, 211 North Irving Street, Dallas, Texas. Make sure you check them out. And that is this week's Black-Owned Business of the Week.
Hey, Create. Holla at Midweek Vibe. Major sneakerhead over here. I don't even want to call myself a sneakerhead. I just love sneakers. There you go. I would be up in there. Yeah. Definitely. We would be up in there. Yeah. I got a couple pair of shoes. Matter of fact, I want to get back to customizing a lot of things anyway. But on to this music of the week. Love my mainstream stuff. Love it. But give you something like off the beaten path. Something off the beaten path. Asher Roth. The picture. Yo, Asher Roth and Heather Gray. Yes, a lot of people don't know who Heather Gray is, but yeah. So Asher Roth and Heather Gray, the album is entitled Why's It So Gray Outside?
Ooh.
I said outside, out.
Outside.
Why is it so gray out? If y'all love lyrical shit, then this is the album for you. Asher Roth.
Nice.
And Heather Gray. Why is it so gray out?
Why is it so gray out?
Yep. So gray out. Never mind. All right, so what's coming up pretty soon?
Oh, we got Mother's Day next month.
Couple weeks and Mother's Day. Let me tell you, look. So I had to remind my mom. I'm like, yo.
I had to tell my mom too. Can you tell me where I need to go now? I said, Mama, it's like a month away. I need to put it on my schedule.
I told her. Oh, never mind. I thought that shit looped over. I'm like, okay, we got new features. So I reminded my mom, this weekend, they had the family over, grilled out, all of that stuff. Reminded her, I was like, now, Mother's Day, look, she gave me that look like nigga. What is it? I said, yo, don't trip. You said this last. I'm looking. I gave it a look back like you said this last year that you would come in the studio this year. Yep. And I said, look, I'll let you know like the day it is. Remember, y'all need to tune in for this one because they get to tell any fucking story about us that they want. Any story. All right.
Any story, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, any story.
Oh my gosh.
But she had that look like. I guess you just remind me.
Just remind me. That would it be. Just remind me.
I'm like, look, if I gotta come pick your ass up from the house and take you back after the show, you're gonna be up here. All right, but other than that, then hey, you can catch us on the top 7 platforms in the world. Boom. That is Apple iTunes.
Boom.
Spotify.
Boom.
Pandora.
Boom.
iHeartRadio.
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
Audible.
Yes.
And
iHeart.
I said iHeart.
Apple,
That's it up.
Google,
Say Google.
Audible.
Yeah.
Did you say all of them?
I said 6. I thought I. All right. So,
Pandora.
I said Pandora, didn't I?
Oh,
If I didn't, there it is. All right.
blame
So,
mine. I'm on.
Apple iTunes, Apple iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Audible. Top 7 platforms in the world.
Platforms in the world.
I'm sorry. Top 7 platforms in the world. Try to say that shit 3 fucking times in a row. All right. Other than that, man, Drake was back to work in, a couple more films and whatever like that. Be on the lookout of that. T West was good.
What up, T West?
Shout out to T West. T West vibed out in her vibe gear.
That's what I'm talking about.
All fucking weekend.
Oh, that's what I'm
All
talking
weekend.
about. Thank you for all
Thank
you
you.
vibers out there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
For everybody else, you can go to www.midweekvibes with an S on the end.com. Just go to the merch tab. Get your merch.
Get your merch.
Some good shit. Got something for everybody.
Sure.
I'm back in the lab. We even got something coming for for the summer. You hot girls for the summer. I want to compete with the. I don't want to compete with the guys with the thigh shorts and
Thought
shit.
shorts. Yeah, the guys, we only got the thought shorts. That's it.
That's it.
That's all we got.
Damn, I thought that shit was okay.
Was it gonna loop?
No, it ain't looping. It's down to 10 seconds. But other than that, man, you got something to tell the people?
Nah, man. That's it.
That's it. Enjoy your fucking 420.
Enjoy it.
I'm still on my level. I'm still on my level right now. I mean, if y'all could see, I said this shit too fucking fast.
You did.
And I'm sitting here like, I love him, I love him, I love him.
I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. Yes, we know, Jay, you waiting on your merch. Yes, and your merch is being processed, and it will be on the way shortly. We thank you, Jay. We thank you.
I was about to say treat it like the Gap. Like, you know how the Gap will see that fucking email in a minute. Like, God damn.
Your tracking number is on the way.
Hey, T West said it's a school night, so she can't partake. You could have partooken if you
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Could
you
have
heard.
what?
partooken.
Partooken.
Yeah.
You could have partooken. Have y'all heard of partooken?
It's a city in Alabama.
So,
Yo, if you would have started early enough, you could have. If you would have started early enough, I started at 4. So it gives me enough time.
yeah,
Maybe.
that's all you need.
Or I'll wake up in the morning, go to work, feeling great. That's it.
All you can do.
Don't fuck with me today.
It's all right. I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling great.
Why
Why are you smiling so much? Life is good.
feeling great? Fired up.
I'm just so excited for the day. Get the hell on.
Oh man.
All right, people. But just gonna leave right now because I gotta use some food in my fucking system.
Yes.
Oh man, I may take. Go ahead and join us. Everybody's on the cloud except you. All right. So if there's nothing else, maybe stand. It's been another episode of Midweek Vibe. I'm your boy Cobain. That is Draper Winston.
I am.
And the radio voice still came in on the outro. All right. So until next week. Until next week. Peace.
Peace, y'all.